case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In a landmark 1975 case, Austin v. New Hampshire, the U.S. Supreme Court reversed a decision of the New Hampshire Supreme Court in a matter of significant constitutional consequence. The case arose when a group of Maine residents who commuted to work in New Hampshire protested being unfairly subjected to the New Hampshire's Commuters Income Tax. They mounted a challenge in court, arguing that the tax violated their rights under the Privileges and Immunities and Equal Protection Clauses of both the New Hampshire and U.S. constitutions. The New Hampshire Superior Court initially upheld the tax, and the Maine residents were left with no choice but to appeal their case to the U.S. Supreme Court. The group of commuters argued New Hampshire had no right to tax their income from employment within the state, which they posited was tantamount to discriminatory treatment of residents and non-residents. In a groundbreaking decision, the U.S. Supreme Court sided with the Maine residents, reversing the lower court's ruling. The Supreme Court concluded that the New Hampshire Commuters Income Tax violated the principle of equal treatment of taxpayers, placing an undue burden solely on non-residents' income. The court held that the Privileges and Immunities Clause of the U.S. Constitution prohibited a state from imposing a monetary burden on non-residents that it did not impose on its own citizens. The court dismissed the argument made by the state of New Hampshire, which stated that revoking the credit provision for paying income taxes to another state would neutralize the discriminatory tax. In the view of the High Court, this correction did not address the underlying constitutional issue of discrimination. Interestingly, the Supreme Court did not delve into the matters of equal protection argued by the plaintiffs, those related to differential treatment of residents and non-residents, and the discrepancies in tax rates based on residents' home state. Instead, the case was decided solely on the basis of the Privileges and Immunities Clause of the U.S. Constitution. With this judgment, non-residents achieved a safeguard against burdensome taxation schemes. Justice Douglas abstained from participating in this landmark case.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit LSD.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class